Welcome back to the Rich Root Wealth channel. Today's video is going to open your eyes to something most people never realize about money. Everyone says wealth takes too long, that it's slow, boring, and impossible to notice, until one day it isn't. The truth is, building wealth always feels painfully slow, until you finally hit that moment when everything compounds. So if you've been grinding, saving, or investing and wondering why it's taking forever, stay with me till the end, because this might be the video that changes how you see your entire financial journey. Let's be honest, building wealth feels painfully slow sometimes. You save, you invest, you stay disciplined, but it feels like nothing's changing. Your balance barely moves, your dreams still seem distant, and you start to wonder if it's even worth it. But here's the truth. Wealth always feels slow, until it doesn't. Because wealth isn't built in a straight line. It's quiet, invisible, and patient. It's growing underneath the surface while everyone else gives up. And then one day, it shows up all at once. Today, we're going to uncover why wealth feels slow, how compounding silently works in your favor, and what you can do to stay consistent until your financial breakthrough becomes visible. 1. The invisible stage of wealth. Most people give up too early because they can't see results. You save a little, invest a little, and check your account expecting miracles. But the truth is, the first few years of wealth building are the invisible stage. Think of it like planting bamboo. For the first 5 years, nothing seems to happen. You water it daily, nurture it, protect it, but the ground stays silent. Then, suddenly, in the 5th year, it grows 90 feet in 6 weeks. That's how wealth works. It grows slowly, quietly, and almost invisibly, until one day it explodes. But most people quit during those invisible years. They think it's not working, when in reality the roots are forming. Your habits, discipline, and mindset are taking shape. So if you're in that slow stage right now, don't stop watering your bamboo. You're not failing. You're just preparing for your breakthrough. 2. The silent power of compounding. Compounding is the most misunderstood miracle in finance. It's not about making quick returns. It's about letting time do the heavy lifting. Einstein called compounding the 8th wonder of the world. And for good reason. It's what turns small, consistent efforts into massive, unstoppable results. Let's say you invest $500 a month. For the first few years, it feels slow. Your account creeps up by a few $1,000s. But keep going for 10 years, and you'll start to notice growth. Keep going for 20 years, and you'll have hundreds of thousands. Stay consistent for 30 years, and you've crossed $1 million. Compounding doesn't reward the impatient. It rewards the persistent. It's slow until one day it's not. That's when people start calling you lucky, but luck is just the visible result of invisible discipline. 3. The wealth curve. You don't see wealth doesn't grow in a straight line. It grows exponentially. That means your results start small but accelerate over time. At the beginning, every dollar you save feels insignificant. You're putting effort in, but the outcome feels unfairly small. That's because you're on the flat part of the wealth curve, the quiet grind. Then one day, you hit the curve of acceleration. Your money starts making more money. Your investments compound. Your skills attract bigger opportunities. Your network multiplies your value. The curve finally bends upward, and suddenly your progress looks overnight. But it wasn't overnight. It was the accumulation of small, boring actions that nobody saw. If you understand this curve, you'll stop doubting the process. You'll stop comparing your Chapter 2 to someone else's Chapter 20. You'll realize you're still on the flat part of your curve. And that's okay. 4. The reason wealth tests your patience. Here's the hidden truth. Wealth is a test. Not of intelligence, not of luck, but of patience. The reason it feels slow is because it's designed to separate those who want it fast from those who want it forever. Quick money comes to those who chase trends. Lasting money comes to those who master patience. You can't cheat. Time. You can't skip the seasons. But you can decide to plant early, water consistently, and let time reward you later. That's why the rich get richer. Not because they're smarter, but because they're patient enough to let compounding mature. They understand that waiting is not weakness, it's wealth in motion. 5. The psychology of nothing's happening. When you don't see progress, your mind starts whispering lies. It's too slow. It's not working. Others are ahead of me. That's your ego talking. The same ego that wants instant validation. But money doesn't care about feelings. It only responds to discipline and direction. The truth is, progress is happening, just not in a visible way. Every time you resist impulse spending, your wealth grows. Every time you invest instead of consume, your wealth grows. Every time you stay consistent, your wealth compounds, silently. You might not see the results this month or even this year, but 10 years from now, you'll look back and thank your past self for being patient. 6. Why most people never get wealthy. It's not because they're lazy or unlucky. It's because they give up right before the curve. They plant seeds, expect flowers in a week, and quit when they don't bloom. They move from one scheme to another, constantly restarting the process. But the ones who build wealth play a different game. They plant, water, wait, and trust time. They understand that the first stage of wealth feels unfair, but the last stage feels unbelievable. When everyone else stops, they keep going, and that's why wealth chases them later. 7. The hidden growth. You can't measure wealth isn't just about your bank balance. It's about your financial foundation. When you're consistent with money, you grow in more ways than one. Your habits get stronger. Your mindset gets sharper. Your confidence grows. Your options expand. You might not see your wealth growing, but your identity is changing. You're becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts opportunities because your energy, your discipline, and your focus are aligned. That's the kind of wealth no number can measure. And once that inner shift happens, the outer results always follow. 8. The compound effect in real life. Here's what the compound effect looks like in reality. You save a small percentage of your income. It feels slow. Then you invest it. It still feels small. You keep learning, building, growing. Still slow. Then one day, everything clicks. Your savings start producing income. Your investments grow faster than your salary. Your skills open doors to new income streams. That's when you realize it was never slow. It was just building momentum. And momentum is the most powerful financial force on earth. Once it starts, it's almost impossible to stop. 9. The day it finally feels fast. There's a moment in every wealth journey when it suddenly feels fast. When your investments start making more money than you can spend. When your past decisions begin paying you back with interest. When people around you wonder how you did it so easily. That's the moment all your patience pays off. Because the years you spent being consistent didn't disappear. They were working quietly in the background, stacking small wins into a fortune. The moment of realization. So if wealth feels slow, remember this. It's not because you're doing something wrong. It's because you're still in the part of the story where growth happens silently. And that's the point. Wealth always feels slow, until it isn't. Until the momentum kicks in, the compounding multiplies, and suddenly you're living the life you once dreamed about. So don't quit when it feels slow. That's exactly when you're closest to the breakthrough. If this video inspired you, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another lesson that could change your financial life. Remember, wealth is built in silence and revealed in time.